Hi guys, it's me, and today I wanted to do a video on some products that I have gotten in the last few weeks. Just kind of, I don't know, I thought they'd be fun to share with you guys because I know a lot of you guys are just now experimenting into different types of makeup. I know me personally being as a mother, it's taken me a while to really find what products work for me, find what products I really enjoy and like, especially when you're talking about like higher end products. I actually started dabbling in higher end products. I mean, I think I got my first naked palette maybe 5 years ago. No, I want to say 6 years ago. It was the first time I got like the first ever naked palette. And then I kind of just dabbled in drugstore and that kind of stuff. But I didn't really start moving into like the more higher end products that I have been recently using until probably after Kaya was born. I used stuff during her pregnancy and stuff, but after she was born, it kind of signified and I had my tubes tied. It was like, okay, Kelly, you're done having babies. You're done going through pregnancy. You're done having your weight fluctuate. You're done, you know, you can really start taking care of yourself and thinking about kind of yourself as a woman instead of just as somebody's mother or somebody's source of food when I was breastfeeding or vessel when I was pregnant, that kind of things. I know, like I said, a lot of you guys are kind of moving into that time of your life or just maybe just wanting to just experiment in nicer makeup. And, you know, and I know a lot of you guys have a hard time, like you don't want to waste your good money on a product that you might not like. You know what I mean? And I know Sephora's got a great return policy and you can return stuff back there if you decide you don't like it after you try it. But you know, I know a lot of you guys don't like doing that too. I honestly don't like doing that unless it's something that I'm like, I can't try in the store and I really need to try it at home. You know, those are the only products that I do that to. But basically, I just want to share some things with you that maybe would make your purchases a little bit easier, especially like I said, if you're just trying higher end things. I picked up two different gift sets. I think they're called gift sets. I don't know what they're called, but they were decently priced. This one is called the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Lip, and it was $25. And this one is called Sephora Favorites Draw the Line, and this one was $30, I believe. I'm not really sure why the prices are $5 different because honestly, the lip gloss, I feel like you get more bang for your buck, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. Basically what gift sets do, which I love gift sets. When I was dabbling and starting and wearing more perfume again, because I love perfume. I've always loved perfume. From even like before I even met John, like when I was just like myself and Ava and just even a teen, I always had to have perfume on because I just loved it. But Sephora came out with these favorite things, you know, fragrance favorites, where you could, you know, buy a kit for like $65 and you got like 12 different deluxe samples where you could smell them and figure out what works with your body. And then also came with a voucher which you could take in and to get a full-size thing. If you followed me like a winter or two ago, that's when I really became obsessed with those and I found products I really like, Lily, Stella McCartney, that kind of thing. So these are basically the same concept, except for instead of getting a lot of deluxe samples of perfumes, you get deluxe samples of lippies and eyeliners. Unfortunately, you don't get the voucher where you can go in and get the full size, but honestly with eyeliner, I mean, depending on how often you're using it, or lip gloss, these things will last you a long time, so you can really get the feel of what you like. So I'm going to start off with the Sephora Favorites. This is a great deal. Like I said, it's $25. It says it's $90 value. Not so sure if it's really worth $90, but teach their own. But basically you open it up and it comes with all these different lip glosses. You get you get 5 deluxe size lip glosses, and then sorry, it's like falling. It's like, okay, whatever. It's gonna look messy. You get 5 deluxe lip gloss samples, like the deluxe size, and then you get 1 full size Smashbox one. Not quite sure why they picked Smashbox, maybe because it's not as higher end. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not too educated on prices when it comes to higher end products, but I'm just gonna pull them out real quick for you. I have tried all of them minus the Smashbox one. It's really cute packaging. It's a full size, like I said, so it's a great deal. But I just, A, don't like the applicator. It's kind of one of those oval shaped one. I'm more of a fan of the doe foot curved ones. And B, it's just not a color that I just know this color is not gonna work for me. So when I get gift sets like these and there's one thing that I might not like, I honestly just give it to a friend or a giveaway and whatnot, but you know what I mean. So this I know I'm not gonna use, but it is nice that you get a full size of this. I think that's a great deal right there. But the other ones I was especially fond of. So you get a deluxe sample of the Bite lip stick / crayon, whatever you want to call it. It's really pretty. It's in a maroon. It's a twist up and it's a decent size, and this is actually a really gorgeous color. I tried it on my lips. It's gonna make a really good fall color. Only downfall is that it tastes like crayon. Like, I don't know, if you guys know me, I do not wear lipstick because I hate the taste of lipstick. I just absolutely hate it. I can't stand it. And the smell. This unfortunately tastes and smells exactly like lipstick to me. The color though is really pretty. So basically what I'm trying to get at is by getting this deluxe sample in this set, I know now that these smell and taste like crayon, but possibly they might be worth purchasing in full size because the color is so good and they're very moisturizing. But again, I know what I'm getting if I buy a full size because I tried the deluxe size, which that will last me a really long time. Another lip gloss you get is the Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. I love Buxom lip glosses. They are my favorite all-time lip glosses. I think they're really moisturizing. I think they're flattering to everyone, and they really do stay a long time because they are thick, but they're not sticky. I have been wanting to try White Russian for a while now, but I didn't want to buy it full size because it kind of looks like it could be an unflattering color on me because it's kind of a little bit like, you can't really tell because it's in a frosted tube, but it's a really light pink. So sometimes those colors just do not look good on me, so it's nice. So that's why I saw this one. I was like, ooh, I want to try it. It's a very nice color. It's very flattering on me. I like it, and I have a deluxe size, which I have a deluxe size of Dolly in this. It's the exact same size, and that has lasted me for a year now. So once again, I got a year's worth of lip gloss, and I got to try the color. The next one I got was the Marc Jacobs. I don't know what this is in. This is in Kissability. This is kind of similar to the color Dolly, although I don't like the formula as much. But again, it's a nice color. I'll wear it. It's very slim. I can slip it in my purse or my pocket. But it was nice that I got to at least try a very high-end lip gloss and know that maybe it's not something worth purchasing for me. The second to last one was the NARS lip gloss in Orgasm. Now, NARS just came out with a new formula for their lip glosses, so I was really excited to try it. Yes, the formula is thicker, but I am not a huge fan of this color. I mean, it's pretty, I think, layered over something else, but just by itself, it's a little bit too shiny. Like me, not other people, but just me, kind of resemble maybe somebody who likes to work at night, you know, maybe on something that's similar to a fireman's pole and likes to wear very tall heels. For me, I'm not sure, but maybe layered over something else. But once again, it was like I got to try the NARS thing without any commitment or huge purchase, and now I know. And I also have it again to experiment with, maybe over other colors. The last one, which I will not use because I already knew that I tried this color and it just wasn't for me, and because again it's a lipstick, so I'll be giving this away or in a giveaway, is the Urban Decay in Naked. It is a very flattering color. I think the lip gloss would look really good on me, but just I'm not a fan of lipsticks, and this one definitely, like, there's no getting away with it. It looks like lipstick, it smells like lipstick, it tastes like it, and I just can't do it. But again, it, you know, is a nice cute thing that I can give to somebody else, and I got to try it and see it. So basically that's kind of what you get when you look at lip gloss things. So altogether this box again was $25. I love the Bite one, I love the Buxom one, I kind of like the NARS one, and I like the Marc Jacobs one. I'm not a huge fan. So out of the 6 products that I got, I liked 4 of them, and honestly the travel size of some of these are $10 a piece at Sephora, so that's $40 right here for a 25 thing, and now I can give these away to a friend or in a giveaway. So the main point is what I'm trying to say is it was a really good way to try these products out, like really get to try them for like a week or something before I committed to buying the more expensive. Like Buxom is, I believe, $18 for a full size, which again, this will last me like a good year. The next box that I got, like I said, was the Draw the Line. So this comes with 6 products as well, 6 different eyeliners, and it comes with a bunch of ones that I already knew that I loved. So my point for getting this one wasn't necessarily to try new products, but it was because I already knew that I loved the product itself, and I wanted it in a travel-friendly size to put in my purse. So starting off, I have the Sephora Crayon Contour in black. I've never really been a huge fan of Sephora products. I've never tried this eyeliner. It could be very good, but I will have to try and see. It is waterproof, but this will be fun to be able to test and see. But I mean, you can't really go wrong with a black eyeliner. Well, I shouldn't say that. Hold that thought. So the next thing I got was the Stila Stale Day pen. This is the liquid felt tip liner. I really like Stila Stale Day pens. I used to use the black one. It was my holy grail, but the felt tip kept fraying, and I just got really frustrated because it's a very expensive eyeliner. I'm not quite sure why they put this in here in a dark brown because everything else is black, and let's face it, the cult favorite of the Stila Stale Day isn't black. But you know, I was pleasantly surprised that I really do like the dark brown color. I think it'll be great for the fall and kind of when I want to go more natural and maybe with those brown warm colors. So I was really actually happy that I got to try the dark brown, because dark brown would not be a liquid liner that I would necessarily go and try in store. So that I was pleasantly surprised by. One of the biggest reasons I got this box was because it came with my favorite, all-time favorite, and I use every day, Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper in a mini size. I was just saying to my friend when we were at Sephora a few months ago that I really wanted it in travel size. I couldn't find it anywhere. Here it pops up. So I really did purposely buy this for the travel sizes of these, but this one I was so excited about. I can fit this in my purse or my pocket and it will not take up that much space. Another reason why I purchased this was because it came with a mini Marc Jacobs eyeliner. Twist up so the black comes out and it's just like a kohl pencil, I believe. I got this in a sample when I ordered about 2 months ago in dark brown, and I loved the texture. I loved how creamy it was, so I really wanted to try the black. So when I saw that this too was in here in a black, I got really excited. The next one that I got was this dual-ended. This I think is just amazing. This is usually, I believe, I want to say $20 by itself at like Ulta. I do have a few of these already in the dual-ended. They are in like the naked, like they collaborate with the naked palettes that I have, but this came in the color Rockstar and Perversion. I love Perversion just because it's a really good like dark black eyeliner and it doesn't budge on you or anything like that. I have a Perversion that's almost out, so again, another reason why I bought this. And because it's dual-ended, it just makes more sense and it fits in stores better in my makeup collection. And then Rockstar was a color I've been drooling over for a while too, but I didn't want to purchase because the eyeliners themselves are $20 a piece. So this is just a really dark, just kind of resembles my sweater color, and I just really wanted it for fall. So when I saw that was in there, heck yeah, I jumped on it. The last thing that was in there was the NARS mini eyeliner in black. I just, you know what, other than the NARS blushes, I'm really not a fan of anything else NARS. Well, no, that's a lie. I love their concealer. I use their concealer and their blushes. But I'm not a fan of their bronzers. I've tried them, not a good fit for me. Again, I tried the eyeshadows, not a huge fan. And I tried the lip gloss now and I wasn't a huge fan. I thought I might be a fan of this eyeliner because so many people have talked about it, and I'm really not. It's not very dark. It's not very, I mean, I've used darker. It's just not for the price and the name. It's just not what I expected. You know, I got to try it. I got it out of my system and now I can move on. Basically what, like I said, the great thing about these little kits is that you get to try a bunch of different products that are higher end without making the huge commitment of buying a full size. And they last forever. So you can get your use out of all of them, figure out which one your favorite is, and then move on from there without, like I said, spending the bank. And you get a lot of product. Between these two things, I got 12 new items, which I think are really great. And again, I probably won't use like 3 out of the 12 that I bought or that got in these, and those 3 I can give away to somebody or give away to you guys. So that is basically it. I just really wanted to, you know, I just wanted to share not only those 2 things because I think that they're a great deal if you guys want to go out and buy them, but I also just wanted to share just maybe like an easier way of trying a new product without getting the full size, if that makes sense. So I believe these, if you go online, are in the value sets area and also maybe the travel size area. I bought them in store, so you can find them in store, but I don't think they're in every store, especially if you have those JCPenney ones and then the like freestanding ones. JCPenney stores for some reason have different things than the regular Sephora, so I would check that out. But that is it for me. I apologize if this is kind of confusing. I just wanted to show you that these things are just a great way to try new products without, you know, committing. And I've said that now like 1,000 times, right? So I'm gonna let you guys go because it is so hot in here. I was like, I wanna wear my new like purple sweater. I want it to be fall. I'm just gonna pretend and maybe it will start happening. But it's hot and muggy here. And I turned my air conditioner off for you guys because I didn't want that in the background noise. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, I'll leave the links to these products below. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, I don't know if this video made sense. It made sense when I sat down to do it, but now I'm like, why did I do this? So I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye.